What's up, everyone? Mr. NoobTube Gamer giving you guys another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 gameplay commentary. Today we're playing Team Deathmatch on Hacienda Twilight, and I just had to wipe that awful taste from my mouth after playing Vanguard in my last video. My first and last time playing that god-awful game. Yeah, I'm actually playing a real Call of Duty, a Call of Duty that's actually a lot of fun, one of the greatest Call of Duty games of all time, and no, I'm not being sarcastic, because I know there are a lot of haters for Black Ops 4, a lot of people would actually consider Black Ops 4 in the bottom 5 Call of Duty games of all time, but for me, it's gotta be in the top 5. I would put Black Ops 4 in the same conversation as Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, and World at War. Black Ops 4 is up there for me. That's how I see Black Ops 4. It's definitely my favorite COD by far on the PS4, Xbox One era. And I would say for games during that time period, COD World War II would be in second place. That's also a pretty good game, but oh man, Black Ops 4 is just on a whole nother level for me. It's the most fun I've had in Call of Duty in a very, very long time. And I didn't play this game when it first came out, so I actually skipped it because I didn't think it looked that good. It didn't seem like it had much of an identity because you go from Black Ops 3, which was all jetpack futuristic, to Black Ops 4, which no longer has jetpacks and doesn't even have a story. And the reports I read at the time said that the game played and felt like Overwatch. I'm like, what the hell is this? So the game did not appeal to me at all when I heard about it, so I skipped it. But right around the time when I was starting to get back into Call of Duty around mid-2019, I was really hyped for Modern Warfare 2019, that I wanted to try out the Call of Duty games that I skipped over the years. I think the last COD I played at that point was Infinite Warfare, so I skipped World War II, and I skipped Black Ops 4. So I bought World War II and Black Ops 4 while I was waiting for Modern Warfare 2019. And when I played those games, I was like, holy shit, it's a lot better than what everyone was saying. People were saying World War II was awful. People were saying Black Ops 4 was awful. I mean, that was all I was seeing from YouTubers, from these COD channels, that, oh my god, these games are terrible. But when I actually played them, I was like, holy shit, these are actually really good games that I kind of feel bad that I missed out on them back in their prime. So I was playing World War II for a while, but what ended up happening, like maybe a couple weeks in to me playing that game, randomly they dropped an update on the Xbox One, and the update corrupted my entire game that I installed, which, you know, usually it's not a big deal because you can just reinstall it, whatever. But for me, it was a big problem because back then, the only source of internet that I had was a 4G mobile hotspot with like a 1 bar connection, so I was getting 5 megabits per second at most. So to install the entire game all over again, I would have to wait for an entire day for it to finish. And when I mean day, I mean 24 hours at least. And I would have to have the phone. The hotspot wouldn't work in my entire house. It would only work if I had it sticking at the window. So if I had to go out and go somewhere, I would have to take the phone with me, and the internet would be gone in the house. So that was a really rough time, especially, you know, when it came to playing games online and stuff like that. I was obviously able to do the essential stuff with the internet, like do my homework back when I was a student in school and all that kind of stuff. And somehow I was able to play games online without a very high ping and actually had a pretty decent connection. So I was able to play online, but downloading games was a big problem. But yeah, so what ended up happening was I was kind of forced into quitting World War II because I was not going to reinstall the entire game. So I ended up sticking with Black Ops 4. And then when Modern Warfare 2019 did come out, I ended up playing a lot more Black Ops 4 than Modern Warfare 2019 because I hated Modern Warfare. I thought it was the worst Call of Duty game I ever played. I still hold that belief, although playing COD Vanguard might change my perspective a little bit. Maybe that's actually the worst one. Modern Warfare 2019, though, oh my god. Terrible game. The fact that people say that Modern Warfare is better than Black Ops 4, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these people. I mean, they either fall into one of two camps. They're either the people who haven't played Call of Duty in over a decade, so like their last COD was Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops 1, and they say, oh my god, Modern Warfare is the game that got me back into Call of Duty. So they're your Rainbow Six Siege, Battlefield, Insurgency type players that fell out of Call of Duty a long time ago because they were sick of the arcadey style shooting mechanics and wanted something more realistic. So then when Modern Warfare 2019 dropped, they saw, holy shit, this is a Call of Duty game that basically plays like Battlefield and Rainbow Six and Insurgency kind of all combined into one, and they fucking loved it. So that's one category of people that loved Modern Warfare. Basically, people that aren't actually Call of Duty fans. They're fans of other franchises that Call of Duty copied with Modern Warfare, so they loved Modern Warfare for that. The other group of people that love Modern Warfare are people that were terrible at Call of Duty before Modern Warfare 2019 before they implemented the skill-based matchmaking. That's why they love Call of Duty Modern Warfare so much. They won't admit that, but these were the kinds of people that you look at their KD, like when they're in the lobby, you see their average KD is a 0.6, 0.7. These are the kinds of people that loved Modern Warfare because of the SBMM, because of the map design and the gameplay mechanics like the doors and the weapon mounting that catered so heavily to the camping playstyle that it was just a much better experience for people that were terrible at video games. So I find it funny, like the main criticisms I always hear about Black Ops 4 is that the weapons don't feel realistic enough and the graphics are bad. These are usually Modern Warfare fans that say stuff like this. Just shows what their priority is when it comes to video games. They care more about looking at a game than actually playing it. Because, yeah, Modern Warfare is a beautiful game. You can't take that away from it, but it's putting lipstick on a pig. It's a shit game that looks amazing. So, yeah, while Black Ops 4 doesn't have the best graphics, I don't really give a shit about that. I care about having fun. And, oh my god, Black Ops 4, I have so much fun cheesing with the specialists, getting all those kill streaks, because kill streaks is really what Call of Duty is all about. You don't like to admit it, but that's really the thing that distinguished Call of Duty among all the other games. Kill streaks is the most important aspect of Call of Duty by far, and with Black Ops 4 you have some really amazing streaks. The Sniper's Nest, Strike Team, all that good stuff. Easily the best streaks since Modern Warfare 2. And I actually really like the 150 health, which a lot of people hated. They hated the slow TTK. I think slow TTK is actually a lot more skillful than fast TTK because you can just point your gun at someone in a game with a fast time to kill and basically be guaranteed to get that kill just by shooting first. But with the 150 health and the manual healing and all these interesting new mechanics that Black Ops 4 introduced to the Call of Duty series, it really added it's just a much bigger layer to the gunplay in Call of Duty and was one of the most unique experiences I've ever had in an FPS game. And it also has a pretty good supply drop system, which you'll never hear me say about any other Call of Duty game that had supply drops, but Black Ops 4, you could actually earn it pretty easily, like with real in-game progress rather than having to put real money in to buy supply drops for a chance at getting the weapon you want, like you had to do in Black Ops 3. I have every single weapon that I want in Black Ops 4 that is DLC / supply drop, whatever you want to call it. I have every single one that I want. I do not have any of them in Black Ops 3, so even though it's no question that Black Ops 3 has better zombies than Black Ops 4, because of how Black Ops 3 handled their monetization, and it's still the same way today, I can't say that Black Ops 3 is better than 4. It's just not. And you know, speaking of the zombies, I didn't think the zombies were as bad as people were saying. Like, it just really, it was fine for me. Admittedly, I'm not a huge zombies person. That's, I don't know anything about the zombie story or anything like that. I don't give a fuck. So my perspective will probably differ from someone who is a huge hardcore zombie fan. But I'm not. I dabbled in it a little bit. I thought it was fine. I thought it was fun. And Blackout also, like, I'm not a Battle Royale person, but I also had some fun with that. And I think that the Battle Royale easily added much more value to the game than a single-player campaign ever could. So I was happy that they got rid of campaign at the end of the day, especially since Black Ops 3 was a shitty campaign that wasn't worth shit. If it weren't for the map design, which, let's face it, is not nearly as good as some of the other Call of Duty games, but it's a lot better than Modern Warfare 2019, by far, so, but still, the maps, if the maps were like the same quality as Black Ops 1, I would honestly put it in the top 3 rather than the top 5. Like, I would say Black Ops 4 would be like number 5, honestly. But it's still top 5 to me. It's fun, it's chaotic, it's fast-paced, everything that you should ever desire in a Call of Duty game, while also bringing some new dynamics to the gameplay, so it's not just the same exact game as you played before, like other games were in the series, like Modern Warfare 3. That game was just a straight-up copy and paste of MW2, and was a less fun version of Modern Warfare 2, so yeah. Black Ops 4 was unique, being different from every other COD game we've ever played, but also still being true to the DNA of COD, unlike Modern Warfare and Call of Duty Vanguard and Black Ops Cold War. Black Ops 4 is by far the most underrated Call of Duty of all time and one of the greatest Call of Duty games of all time. If you never played it before, you're missing out on an amazing game.